8 years ago, when I first came to Moriah, the phone never stopped in the opening weeks of school. Parent after parent arguing with me, why isn't my child in Mrs. Luzzolino's class? And I quickly learned within the first few weeks of school that here is a master teacher who not only knows how to teach mathematics effectively, but really understands child development, understands what it is to enable a child to think mathematically, to have that mindset that will enable him or her to grow in mathematics capability.
She's a person who takes great pride in her craft, in her students, and in the Moriah community.
You have a way of inspiring our students to love math as much as you do.
You have been such a dedicated and talented educator at Moriah for many years, and I've had the good fortune of working with you.
Mazal Tov to Mrs. Luzzolino on a very well-deserved honor. I personally want to thank you for teaching my children. They learned so much from you.
When alums come back to speak to me, their next question is always, where's Mrs. Luzzolino? Is Mrs. Luzzolino still here? And of course she is. And they always have stories of 8th grade algebra and how literally sometimes it has transformed their lives.
Carol is really an unbelievable teacher. A special mazel tov to Mrs. Luzzolino, my middle school math teacher here at Moriah. Every student who has you as a teacher truly loves you and loves the experience that you give them at school each day.
Carol is sort of a guiding inspiration. I think her students enjoy math more because of Carol.
It's an incredible honor to be singled out by my Moriah community. It's the realization of a life's dream and the validation of 36 years of teaching math to young children, 27 of which have been at Moriah. People often talk about their jobs in a different way than I've ever felt about my job at Moriah, because it hasn't been a job, but it's been a life. One of the most incredible things about life at Moriah has been the sense of family and how easily Moriah embraced me as one of its own. Moriah has been a caring community that has helped me cope with life's challenges and also helped me celebrate the special events in my life. I've had the pleasure of working with some amazing and dedicated teachers over the years, Jane Wallace and Dr. Karen Shawn, and I appreciate all that they've done for me. Marie Dench, a very close friend and colleague, who the students often joke about the fact that we are like an old married couple. Shauna Kozlow and Rachel Schwartz, who I've come to love like daughters, and Moriah, she insists I can't keep straight the difference between vermischt and verputzt. One of the most significant events in my life was traveling to Israel with our E2K and Gildor teams with Anastasia Kelly. I remember calling Dr. Prager from Israel and announcing, I finally get it. I understand the appeal. In fact, I'm making Aliyah. And he said, no, you're not, Mrs. Luzzolino, get back here. I was particularly thrilled when the enthusiasm I felt for Moriah translated itself into my home life, and my husband actually volunteered his expertise in engineering and electricity to come to school and work with our Gildor team. He got to experience firsthand what a special place Moriah is, and also Israel, because we traveled to Israel to compete internationally. Over the years, I've been able to share some personal insights into my life with my students as they've asked me about my interests. So if you ever have the opportunity to visit my classroom, you'll see Elvis memorabilia and Howdy Doody memorabilia that I've been showered with over the years. I'm immensely grateful to be able to share this night with the Solomon family and Stacy Meza, whose children I have taught or continue to teach, and with Jonathan Schechter, who I taught as well. This is an honor I will relish for a very long time. Thank you.